Thank you. Seeing no more questions, Representative Milburn may make a closing statement.
Oh, thank you. I have 10 or 15 minutes here to information to give you. I'm sorry. No, I just want to go back. Thank you all. Thank you, Mr. Chairman and members of the committee. And thank you all, the rest of you, for a good hearing. I want to go back, though, to my case that we're not talking about medical marijuana. We're talking marijuana. The people that would be legitimately using this for what the people voted for would be a very, very, very small percent of our population. So all these 5,000 growing operations out there, you can see what they're providing for, who they're providing for. It's not for those people. That's why I'm saying we have a huge issue at hand. The intoxicating pollutant in our society that the police officer I just described is exactly what I am talking about. This is rampant. It's rampant and it's permeating through our society. It's into our schools, our families. It's individual degradation. It's causing huge problems. And I'm saying this from the standpoint too of not just our own state, but since this has happened, since even we've been here in session, the last month especially, the problems that have grown in Montana, the amount of letters and calls I've received just recently is unbelievable. And also from law enforcement agencies around the United States, and I've already talked about around the world. It's a problem everywhere, and the eyes are upon us. They're looking at us because it's a huge problem. Talking about regulation, everyone is telling me you can't regulate it. How do you regulate something that's illegal? How do you license it? And as the police chief said, you accept at an extreme cost. You can't regulate it. You can't put sideboards on it. You can't do anything without having that agency to come in and do it separately like we do with alcohol or whatever it might be. We can't even hardly afford enough law enforcement personnel and firefighters, and we're dealing with that this session to safely take care of our own communities. How are we going to do that? That's my entire argument on the whole thing, the tragic events that have taken place in Montana that's changing our society, changing our culture. And the comments that were made, you know, the comments that were made from those proponents that said it was an epidemic of addiction, that said that since this has taken place and since we've seen the consequences, an Air National Guard person saying that we have 3 times the separation rate because of the medical marijuana situation. The school official that came in and said they're thinking of lowering the standards for schools just to keep the kids in. That's serious. That is very, very serious. Talking about, we had 2 employers come in and say, well, we're having a hard time finding people that can come in and test where they don't test positive for the drug. That's serious. That's a serious situation that we have. The girl that came in said, I want my friends back. On the issue of organized crime, yes, we do. We have the 2nd largest motorcycle gang in the world. Representative Blewett, you asked the question. 2nd largest motorcycle gang in the world, Livingston, Montana. And they're peddling drugs back and forth to the East Coast. So we got it. If I thought there was a way to fix this, rather than repeal, I would say go for it. But we don't, we can't. This has gone beyond which most states are at. We have California that's in much worse shape. We have Colorado that's in worse shape. We're right behind them. And what I've been told from law enforcement agencies, from narcotics people all over the United States, we've gone too far. You're going to have to shut her down, take a deep breath, reevaluate, and then take a second look if we need to. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Thank you, members of the committee.
Thank you for a very good hearing, all of you. And we squeezed in under the timeline. We've got a session coming up pretty quick, so we won't take any further action today, committee. We'll see you on the floor at 1 o'clock. Thanks a lot. Good job.